what is epic? For today's video, we are going to learn the epic story of Lam-ang, or in English, it was translated as the Life of Lam-ang. Are you ready? First, let us describe epic. Epic is a lengthy narrative poem about the extraordinary deeds of extraordinary characters, dealing with conflicts towards other superhuman forces. It gave shape to the mortal universe for their descendants. Now, we are about to explore the epic story of a heroic character, Lam-ang. But before that, let us unlock the following vocabulary. You need to choose the correct meaning of the underlined word from the given choices. Number 1. Lam-ang slew the Igorots except one whom he tortured first before releasing. Your choices are broke down, warning, killed, revived, and discourage. And the correct answer is killed. Number 2. Although Lam-ang's mother tried to dissuade him, he still took a white rooster and a dog with him as he went forth to court Inez. The correct answer is discourage. 3. Lam-ang made his white rooster crow mightily to impress everyone, and a house in the neighborhood collapsed immediately. The correct answer is broke down. 4. Lam-ang told Inez that he had a premonition that he would be swallowed by a big fish called Burkakang. Correct answer is warning. 5. The pet rooster flaps its wings and resurrects Lam-ang. The correct answer is revived. Let us dive right in and tell the epic story of Lam-ang. We have two major characters. The first one is Lam-ang, the hero of the story, and his wife is Inez, the richest daughter of the richest man of the town, Kalanuti-an. The setting of the story is Nalbuan River, the life of Lam-ang, in a small village in northern Luzon called Nalbuan. Lam-ang lived with her husband Don Huwanpanganiban. Don Huwanpanganiban is the father of Lam-ang and leader of their tribe, and Namung-an is the mother of Lam-ang. At the time, Namung-an was getting ready to deliver her firstborn. Don Huwan had to go to the mountains to punish an Igorot band. While the husband was away, Namung-an gave birth to a baby boy. The boy was very strange because he could talk from the moment he was born. He even told his mother that he should be named Lam-ang and chose his own baptismal sponsor. Lam-ang grew up immediately. Lam-ang asks his mother about his father's whereabouts and learns that he has gone to fight the Igorots. Lam-ang arms himself with amulets and decides to look for his father. In a dream, he learns that his father, Don Huwanpanganiban, has been killed by the Igorots. Later, Lam-ang finds out the Igorots in a sagang, a feast celebrating a successful headhunting expedition. His father's head is displayed in the feast. He woke up in anger, believing his dreams to be true. He traveled faster after this. When he reached the Igorots' village, Lam-ang shouted. In his rage, he fought all the Igorots, but they fought back. The Igorots aimed their fiery arrows at Lam-ang. Lam-ang slays them all with his spear and mutilates the last among them. When Lam-ang returns, 99 maidens wash his hair in the river. He burns so many rice straws for his shampoo that the smoke alarms the communities near the river. The dirt from his hair kills all the creatures in the river. He then kills a crocodile and carries it on his shoulder ashore amidst the applause of his companions. The giant Sumarang then blocks his way and belittles him. Lam-ang defeats him in a duel and hurls him 9 hills away. Lam-ang then hears about a beautiful maiden named Inez Kanoyan, the daughter of the wealthiest man in the town of Kalanuti-an. He tells his mother of his desire to court the maiden. Although his mother discourages him, he goes anyway, dressed in gold and accompanied by his pet rooster and dog. Reaching Kalanuti-an, Lam-ang greets Inez by impressing her with his magic. His rooster crows and topples a small outhouse. Lam-ang's dog barks, and suddenly the outhouse is rebuilt.
My master, Lam-ang, loves you very much, and he wants to marry you,
the white rooster said to Inez in the language she clearly understood. Inez then invites him to the house where the rooster acts as Lam-ang's spokesperson. Inez's parents ask for a bride price, which Lam-ang agrees to give.
I will marry you if your wealth could equal our riches,
answered Inez Kanoyan. Lam-ang went home at once and returned with a big boat full of gold, the value of which surpassed Inez's family's wealth. Then they were married. He and his townsfolk sail on 2 golden ships to Kalanutian, where Lam-ang and Inez have a Catholic wedding. The townspeople board the 2 ships to Nalbuan, Lam-ang's birthplace, to continue the celebration. When the captain had left, this is what the brave man Lam-ang said with a sigh. My wife, Kanoyan, I have been chosen to dive for shellfish called rarang. I have dreamt that I shall doubtless be eaten by the shark Tion. I shall give you a sigh, the stairs shall dance, the kitchen shall collapse, the stove shall break to pieces. When morning came, Lam-ang prepared to leave. Reaching an ideal spot, he undressed and swam to where the rarang abounds. He looked through the crystal waters. Then he dived for the shellfish but failed on his first try. Surfacing, he tried once more to locate them, and having seen some dive once more, right into the mouth of the fish, a big Tion shark. And the signs came to pass. The stairs danced, the kitchen collapsed, the stove broke to pieces. The woman Kanoyan wept.
My husband Don Lam-ang, where can you be now? There is none I can hire to look for you.
A giant fish called Berkakang swallowed him, as he had dreamt so. The woman Kanoyan then sought help, and found Marcos, the diver. She then tied the white rooster, the yellow-legged hen, the woman Kanoyan. She also leashed the hairy dog with the curly locks, then cradled the white rooster. She left and soon reached the spot where his clothes are. At the spot where Lam-ang was, Kanoyan cried, overwhelmed by sorrow. The cock comforted her thus.
Mistress, don't you worry. Master Lam-ang certainly shall live if they can locate his bones.
The diver, old man Marcos, dived then. However, he failed to find the bones the first time. But then, the second time he dived, he found and recovered the bones where the shark had expelled them. The cock said,
Sir, take all the bones and beach them. None should be missing.
And when no more bones could be found, the cock examined the bones closely. He found nothing missing. The bones of Lam-ang have been completed. The pet rooster flaps its wings and resurrects Lam-ang. This is what he said.
I shall turn my back while you cover the bones with your skirt.
The yellow-legged hen crowed. The rooster shook its wings, and the bones started to move. The dog with the curly locks howled twice, then clawed the ground as though to bury the bones of Lam-ang. Then the man Lam-ang got up once. How soundly I slept, my wife Kanoyan. It has been 7 nights since we last slept together. He then rewards the diver and lives happily with his wife and pets. The end. Now, let us recall the story. I want you to retell the story by describing each picture. You will have 5 seconds to answer per picture. In the first picture, Lam-ang had a strange dream one day that Igorots savagely murdered his father in a sagang. In the second picture, Lam-ang slayed the Igorots who killed his father. Using his spear, he mutilated every one of them. in the following picture. On the way back to Nalbuan, we crossed the Amburayan River. There he bathed with his maidens, scrubbed the dirt and blood from his body, and finally the dirt from his hair and body killed all the creatures in the river. In the fourth picture, then Lam-ang heard rumours of a beautiful maiden, Inez Kanoyan. Lam-ang must equal or surpass Inez's parents' riches for them to marry. He immediately returned home with a large boat full of gold, the worth of which exceeded Inez's family's fortune, and they were married. In the fifth picture, after that, Lam-ang was swallowed by a giant fish called Berkakang. In the last picture, the bones of Lam-ang started to move as the pet rooster flapped its wings, and Lam-ang was resurrected. Now, let's assess your understanding of the story. Let us take a quiz. You must select the best answer. You may comment your answers to see your progress. Number 1. True or false, Biagnilamang is the only partial epic to come down from Christian Filipino groups. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is false. 2. True or false, Lam-ang is seduced by the siren-voiced Saridandan. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is false. 3. True or false, Biagnilamang originated in Ilocos. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is true. 4. True or false, Biagnilamang is the oldest recorded Philippine poem. A. True. B. False. The correct answer is true. 5. True or false, the parents of Inez didn't agree to Lam-ang's marriage to their daughter. A. False. B. True. The correct answer is false. 6. Lam-ang got angry because they killed his father in the middle of A. Mangyan Sagang, B. Mangyan Sadao, C. Igorots Sagang, D. Igorots Sagang. The correct answer is letter C. Igorots Sagang. 7. All but one are characteristics of an epic. A. Heroes are born under unusual circumstances. B. Heroes have supernatural powers. C. Heroes fail to comply with their duties. D. Heroes are magically brought to life. The correct answer is letter C. Heroes fail to comply with their duties. 8. Why is the epic Biagnilamang unique in a way? A. It is preserved by a Spanish priest. B. It incorporates Christian practices. C. The hero gains assistance from a magical source. D. The hero dies and resurrects at the end. The correct answer is letter B. It incorporates Christian practices. 9. Lam-ang learned to the moment that he was born. A. Sing. B. Talk. C. Swim. D. Cry. The correct answer is talk. 10. The name of the mother of Lam-ang is A. Naming-an, B. Oriol, C. Namung-an, D. Saridandan. The correct answer is Namung-an. 11. Lam-ang's heart was captured by the well-known A. Imen Kanoyan, B. Imes Kanoyan, C. Inez Kanoyan, D. Inez Kanoyan. The correct answer is Inez Kanoyan. 12. On his journey, Lam-ang takes with him his chicken and A. Cat, B. Dog, C. Fish, D. Alligator. The correct answer is dog. 13. What is epic? A. It is the struggle that the protagonist goes through in a story. B. It is a lengthy narrative poem typically about the extraordinary deeds of extraordinary character. C. It is a piece of writing that partakes of the nature of speech and song. D. It is a composition in verse or prose intended to portray life or character or to tell a story, usually involving conflicts. The correct answer is letter B. It is a lengthy narrative poem, typically about the extraordinary deeds of extraordinary characters. 14. What is the central theme of the story? A. The theme of the story is a message about heroism and marriage. B. The theme of the story revolves around unconditional love. C. The main theme of the story is the love of a son to his father. D. The theme is an underlying message of bravery or hope or love. The correct answer is letter D. The theme is an underlying message of bravery, hope, or love. The last item, number 15. How did the story of Lam-ang end? Lam-ang told Inez that he had a premonition that he would be swallowed by a big fish called berkakang. B. The pet rooster flaps its wings and resurrects Lam-ang. C. Lam-ang looked through the crystal waters and then dived for the shellfish but failed. D. Lam-ang slew all the Igorots. The correct answer is letter B. The pet rooster flaps its wings and resurrects Lam-ang. Thank you for watching. I hope you will have an epic day.